I gave you everything, was mine is yours. I want you to live your life, of course, but I hope you get what you're dying for. Be careful with me. Do you?
Hey guys, my name is Tion Robinson, all known as _Tion_ridiculous. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I know this video, that you can tell from the title of this video, is going to be really hard and tough to even tell you guys, because I'm really not open to a lot of my personal information. But I felt like I needed to tell this to those who actually are going through this, and I feel like this will will actually help me get through a lot of things, or help people who are actually going through this. Obviously, you guys can tell that, or know from my first video, that I'm in foster care and my mother had passed away from about 3 months ago, and I'd never known who my dad was. So it's kind of hard now that I am really parentless and familyless, I would say. I'm never in contact with any of my immediate families. If that makes sense, I don't know if that's a word. Um, I I'm about to start crying. Sometimes I get so scared every day, wondering how I'm going to get through this, and how does one go through this tough situation. And it breaks my heart that I have to go through this by myself. And it's, some people tell me that I do have friends and you're not alone or whatever, but it's just, I second guess myself, and it's so, I don't even know how to tell that who is actually there for me and who is not. And especially through many traumatized situations that I've been through, it's very hard to trust people. It's very hard to trust. At least for me, in my situation, it was, or it is. But I remember the first time I don't know if this is rape or molestation for the first time, but the first time I was around 7 and 8 years old, and I was living in Pasadena, and I was actually living with family at the time. And my cousin had a family friend in high school, that he would come by sometimes during the holidays or weekends to sleep over at my home. And one day he started to take me into the bathroom where my room is at, and he would do like sexual things to me and touch me in inappropriate places, and he would put his penis in my mouth, and that was the first time that I kind of lost who I was. And sometimes I feel like I'm still lost of who I am. He just touched me in inappropriate places, and I don't know how to, I didn't know how to function anymore at that time, and it's just a scary situation, that to even start at a very, very, very young age and go through something like that is just really traumatizing. And after then, he did it for at least 2 years since we known him. After that, I never seen him again ever since he graduated, and after that, I didn't know him. Like, I still, till this day, I don't know where he is, and I hope that I really hope he's in jail or something, or some really bad karma gets to him, because it's just wrong and very scary for me to go through something like that. And the second time was when this was kind of recently, about December of, it was in December, no, it was in January of this year in 2018. I was in a foster home. I was a senior in high school at the time, and this guy, my foster sister, I guess, knew, brought him into the house one night and snuck him in. I'm not gonna lie that at that time, I did went outside, where she snuck the guys, and there was actually two. There were two guys or three. I feel like there was two. Yeah, there was two at the time. There was two guys. I came in, and then later on, and while the two guys were sneaking into the home, my foster sister had brought the two guys upstairs in our room, in me and my foster sister's room. I'm gonna say an hour or two came by, and she also invited another guy into the house and snuck him in. That night, everyone was having fun. I was having fun. But I knew in my gut, like, it was just wrong. I just didn't know I knew what to do. I just was not thinking. I was just really not thinking. They brought weed and everything is smoked in the room. So while everyone's having fun, afterwards, everyone wanted to go to sleep and everything, and my foster sister and her foster sister that she was in a group home and she snuck her in too. But that's another story. They both put my bed and my foster sister's bed together because no one wanted to sleep on the floor, and they wanted to sleep on the bed. Sorry, I was thinking of something. And so as they put the beds together, I'm on my bed, and then let's say first guy is named Brad. We'll name him Brad. So Brad is on, the Brad is right here, and let's say I'm right here and Brad is right here, but I'm facing where my nail is right there, and then this is Brad facing me like this. Basically almost like a spooning position. And then next to Brad was guy number 2. I guess, because it was guy number 2. I'm gonna name him Green. So guy number 2 is Green, and next to Green on the other side is my foster sister. And then Brad had came up close to me, behind me, on my behind, and started touching me inappropriately. So I started to scoot over a bit so he get the idea that I don't want to be touched that way, and he keeps moving closer, and I'm thinking like he just does not get it, and then he keeps touching me, and then he reached into my pants and it's touching me inappropriately, and I'm moving close. I'm not close to him. I'm moving away from him still, and he still keeps touching me inappropriately. And he asked. It was all dark in the bedroom, and everyone's like having their own little conversation or whatever, or on their phones or something. And he starts asking me, "Do you want me to put it in?" And I'm shaking my head, "No." I'm guessing he did not see me, and he put his penis. I think he mostly had a condom, and because I can feel the rubber, and he's putting his penis. I think he was trying to put his penis in my vagina, and he put his penis in my butt, and then it started to hurt, and I just jumped up, and it just hurt so freaking bad. Like, it was quick, but it felt excruciating pain I ever felt in my life. And I got up and I went to the downstairs bathroom, knowing that my foster mom is not knowing any of this, and she's asleep, I'm guessing, and she just did not hear anything that's been going on in that house or at that moment. As I went to the downstairs bathroom, I was crying and crying and crying and crying that this is really happening. It's about 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm just waiting till everyone is asleep because I was going to call the police at that time. And my foster sister had heard me going downstairs, I think, and she went into the bathroom. While I was in the bathroom, she asked me, did he touch you or did he rape you? And I was like, yes, like he touched me. I kept going back over saying no. Well, technically I didn't say no. I shook my head no. And to be honest, I really didn't remember what else she said, because it was I don't like her till this day. I just don't like her because she didn't do anything, and after that it was just over. So she went back upstairs, and as I'm just waiting till the pain is over, I went upstairs. There's like a loft area where I slept at while everyone else is sleeping on my bed and on my foster sister's bed. And I'm waiting, and it's almost 5 in the morning, and my case carrier from my high school, I had her number, and I called her, and I said that this guy had raped me, and she calls me, or she talks to me while I'm on the phone with her. She says that you need to call the police. And as she's telling me that, I'm going downstairs back into the bathroom so that no one can hear me while I was on the phone with her. And so as I'm going downstairs into the bathroom, I told her, okay, I'm gonna call the police. I'm just really scared. I just don't know if I should do this because she's not in the home. And as I'm going to the bathroom, I realized, my foster mom, she's not in the home, and I didn't hear her. And I think she went into the garage and left, and I don't know if she came back or anything. As I'm calling the police, I'm waiting for about 30 to 45 minutes for the police to come, and took them a while. The police knocked on the door, or actually they didn't knock on the door, I just see them like standing outside. And opened the door, and I said, are you the one? And then they asked me, are you the one that called 911? And I said yes, I did. And they told me it was happening, was going on. I'm explaining to them what happened, and they took me around where the garage is at, and they said, okay, you're gonna have to point out where they are. And I said, they're upstairs, across the hallway, and you'll go upstairs and they'll be on your left. They go upstairs and they arrest my foster sister and the three guys and my foster sister's foster sister. As the officer upstairs that's arresting them comes downstairs and tells me that you need to come upstairs with them to actually clarify who actually raped me. And the police officer asked me, like, is that him? And I say yes. They basically took me back downstairs and took the guy and arrested him. And after that, I went to the hospital. They did a rape kit on me, and basically after that, they gave me Plan B and all these other medications. The detectives, I came to the school and to talk about the case that I reported. Basically, they said that they couldn't take the case to the DA because I didn't say no, even though I shook my head no and moved away from him. They said that since you didn't say no and he just seems like a pretty young age, and that we can't arrest him for and ruin his life. And I was like so upset, and they said that, next time something like this happens, just say no, or yell no, scream no, or basically call the police again. And yeah. And after that, I was during my lunchtime, and I went to my former case carrier's room, and I just cried and cried and cried. Like, it was the most devastating thing that happened to me. To this day, like, I still feel like if anything else does happen to me again, I don't want to ever call the police, because I feel like the justice system is so corrupted, and it's just, I cannot, I did not understand. Like, I was crying so much that day. That's why I try so hard to focus on trying to do better and try to be, I act like such a perfectionist sometimes, and I swear it's the most, I hate it. I really do. Like, I pretend so much that my life is not shit. Like, I really hate that, because my life is so fucking shitty. And I just hate it so freaking much, because it second guesses myself. I overthink a lot of things that I should not be overthinking of, and it just questions who is actually there for me and who isn't. And that's why I try not to call everyone my friends, because it's just my lifestyle, and the stuff that I go through is just so hard to trust people. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna say all, but I'm pretty sure that your parents, some people that has actual genuine parents, that I know that they can actually help you out if you were struggling into something, instead of actually trying to figure shit on your own. So that's why I feel like that's the most hardest thing about my life. Thank you for watching my video. Please stay tuned. There's gonna be another video coming up. I know I wanted to do a World Star Hip Hop. Everyone's doing that, rate me 1 through 10. But I feel like, today in this video, I really wanted to say this and say my story. And I feel like everyone needs to, deserves to listen to this story. Or, just to get my story out there. And if you guys need any help, if you guys need anything, let me know. You can text me, Snapchat me, DM me. All my social medias will be down there in the description box below. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time in the video. Bye.
Don't watch me cry, a moment in time, don't watch me cry. I'm not crying 'cause you left me